gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming in today to talk to you about the 2019 Canyon Star. This is the 3927. It is a Class A toy hauler. So for those of you that might be in the market for either a toy hauler or maybe a bunkhouse Class A motorhome, this might just be the fit for you. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to me. My contact information as well as the specs and pricing for this particular unit will be down below the video. But let's get on to this camper. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to open this back door, but before that, as you're looking at the top there, you see the two lights. Helps you for when you're loading or if you're backing up into an area in the evening. Right between it is the rear observation camera, so be able to help you out there. And of course, the ladder goes to the left of the light up on top there. Now to open this thing, right below where it says Canyon Star, there's going to be a handle in there. You want to do is reach up in there, and you can lock it in there, but there's a little latch above the handle. You pull that and the handle will come down. Then you're just going to pull the door open. So let me show you how that works. So notice how the door is not falling on me. It is, the way it is set up, just kind of like a laptop computer. So you don't have that weight, you're not going to have to worry about that weight falling down on you. Now, as you can see, that's how easy it is to open. Now let me show you this door a little bit. So as you can see from the door, it is kind of curved, making it a little bit easier for you to get your toys in and out. On top of that, they have this ramp extension that you're able to flip over, and that makes it a little bit easier for you as well, for your bikes to get in. Now, the other nice thing they have for you is they have a little remote control. And this is for the screen. And the nice thing when you push this button for the screen, you just push it once, and you can see that the screen here momentarily is going to be coming down here. You also have a button on the inside that you can push in the event that you lose your little remote control. Now back here you're going to have a dinette booth on the bottom. You're going to have a bed up on top. Of course, ladder for you to get up on top of that bed. You also store the table for in between the dinette with the legs right up above on that bed. Nice thing with that bed is you can see that it has a railing on, it'll have a railing on either side of the bed, which I'll be able to show you when we get on the inside. So that is the toy hauler section. Again, it's about 9 foot in length, about 8 foot in width. So quite the accessory for the motorhome. So let's go inside and take a look at this. So as you can see, as you're coming in the door, you're going to have your vacuum system. Nice thing with this vacuum system is the fact that you have it for the hose, which is right here where you'd hook the hose, but also right here where you just kick this up, you're able to sweep over the floor, the debris right on into the vacuum. So let me give you a quick preview of this coach. They've done a nice job here. Just looking to the front. And then of course looking to the back. Now, as you come in the door, right up here, this is where you're going to turn your battery disconnect on, which will turn on the battery power for the coach. Of course, this is where for your slide, for your awning. Of course, your power control system is there, telling you what system you're plugged into. Of course, right now we're on the generator, so we got 50 amps available. For checking your levels and so forth, you would check that right here. Your tank heat, water pump, all of that is right in that area. You've got two different inverters. You're going to have one for the refrigerator, and that is marked, and then of course you're going to have another one for some of the outlets in the coach itself. Now the cool thing about what they're doing with this is they're using multiplex wiring system, and throughout the coach you're going to see a display like this telling you which lights it turns on and so forth. The nice thing is, of course, then you can also dim them or bring the lights back up. You can also, you have everything, ceiling, bathroom, bedroom, the accent, things. Patio lights right there. This is for your power vent fan. For all your windows, you're going to have a screen, and then you also have a blackout screen that comes down. As you can see, I have it partly down on this particular one. In the front, you're going to have a screen as well as a blackout. And of course, up in the front here for your driver's area, everything is set up specifically for the driver in mind. Of course, you're going to have for the stereo, your navigation. Notice how the navigation is different than what your so as you move forward, this is where you're going to control your air conditioner for the two zones, one being the front, the other being the bedroom. There is a third air conditioner in the toy hall area. This does already have the wine guard antenna on here, and you can see again, as I'd mentioned, you're going to have these throughout the coach, allowing you to turn on the different lights and so forth. As we're moving to the front, you're going to notice that again, you're going to have blackout shades as well as the screens. You can see that the driver's area, everything is set up quite nicely for the driver to be able to see what's going on. Leveling jacks and so forth in the door. And by the way, so this is an actual door here. And let me just go ahead and pull this screen up because I want to show you pulling up the screen itself as well as the blackout shade, because this is one thing that they have in all of their coaches. You can see up in the front, you're going to have somebody with a phone number from Newmar. You also have the Ford number. Now the benefit to that is the fact that if you're out camping or you're using it and you forget how to do something, then you're able to go ahead and call that individual 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now on your passenger side, what you're going to have, of course, this chair does swivel. You can see it is electric chair, both are electric. It's also going to have, of course I don't have power on here right now, but you're going to also have a footstool. And then next to this, you're going to have a little table that pulls out. And of course, notice on the side, you're going to have 110 power as well as 12 volt power using USB. So if you want to have a little table there, you're able to have a table for the front. So you can notice how nice and flat the dash is, making it easy for you to kick your feet up or put some items on there. So that is that. Now let's look towards the back of the coach. So as you're going back towards the back here, you're going to notice, of course, your dinette booth, which does break down to a bed. You can see the TV is set directly across from the sofa here. On top of that, you're going to have drawers that pull out below the drawers that pull out here, and then of course these do move out of the way, so you're able to pull them out, store things under them, and so forth. So they can lay down to a bed. There's actual cushion that is stored back in the back. You can leave that on top of the bunk bed in the back if you wish, and you can see the cushion, the little nice little pillows that you have for down here. Again, this head does have the bow surround, as you can see, and as I had mentioned, for each of the windows you have a blackout shade and of course the screen for privacy for during the day. So let me explain the air conditioning system to you. Okay, so throughout the coach, the ACs on here, you have 3 air conditioners. One you're going to be able to see, that's going to be the one back in the garage, but the other 2 in the coach area in Newmar, you're not able to see, and here's the reason why. The way they have it ducted, you have all down the driver's side of the coach, you have the vents that are blowing the cold air into the coach. Now where does the cold air go? It goes down, returning the warm air to the ceiling. So for every one you have blowing cold air into the coach, you have one that is returning warm air back to the air conditioner. So you get a more evenly cooled coach. And what this does for you, regardless of whether you have the front AC on or the rear AC, you will have consistent cooling throughout your motorhome. Now, for the different levels of the motorhome, for zone 1 and zone 2, they're going to have their own little sensor, and I'll show you where those are as well. So moving back into the kitchen area, you're going to notice now this particular one does not have the oven. However, you do have the drawers. And one thing you need to take a look at the drawers that Newmar makes, because they are full extension drawer glides, as you can see, rather deep. All four-sided wood. You can see that's the one cover for the sink here. So you have two sinks, very deep. You've got the pull-out faucet. Notice you have the window back behind you there, and of course the covers for the 3-burner cooktop. Now, since you do not have the oven, what they've done is they put the humongous Whirlpool. This is a convection microwave up here, and that'll be able to do all the cooking for you. On top of that, you have the Whirlpool. This is the electric refrigerator, so you don't have an RV style refrigerator, but you can see that you do have the ice maker in here. Good size refrigerator. Now, this would run off of your inverter using your battery power in the event that you are not running your generator or plugged into power. Back behind you, this is going to be your pantry area. As you can see, they utilize all the space. So some good utilization. And then of course, right here is going to be the bathroom. And as you go in the bathroom, you're going to notice that you have as you can see, a full-length mirror on the door. In case you need to get dressed, you need to see what you're looking like. I'm not kind of level here, so it's not cooperating and staying open. You've got the nice glass doors for the shower, and it's of course lockable here, and then of course it's magnetic, and of course you can see that gives you the nice shower surround. Good counter space. You can see the under-mounted sinks that they put in here. Plenty of cabinet space in here. Power vent fan. You do have AC duct into the bathroom, as well as a furnace duct, and plenty of room in front of the toilet for you there. So that is the bathroom. So you're going to notice it's a nice wood paneled door for that bathroom. As you're moving back into the bedroom area, you're going to notice now the change here. This is where you're going to see the change. Before, the slide out on the 3921, it was this full wall here. Now what they have done is they've only taken the slide past the refrigerator, and they left the wardrobe stationary as you're going in the bedroom, because it makes it a little bit tighter. But you do have the pocket door, so you're able to have privacy. And as you can see, it's a nice paneled pocket door. Makes it very, very residential looking. So we're able to open this up very easily. Going into the bedroom, now this is only going to be available with the queen bed, and the reason for that is because of the size of the slide. And it does have the matching pillows and bedspread for that. You can see the lights. Now the cool thing when you come in the bedroom is when you first come in, your lighting panel is right here. You can turn the speakers off for the stereo or turn them on here. Your control for the slide out is right up top here. But now when you get into bed, you're saying, well, Paul, how are we supposed to operate the lights? Pretty cool thing that they've done is they put them right up there. So at the top there, you're able to control the lights throughout the bedroom. And again, you have windows on either side. Notice also how they give you a nice little night light, so you're able to see where you're stepping in the middle of the night. Notice also what we're missing on the floor here. Notice how we're missing, we have no heat ducts. They're all put to the walls or under the cabinets, as you can see here. Of course, you can have nice drawers along here. This one here, you see, has the glass, and that way there you're able to go ahead and put your CD player, your things of that nature for your TV that are right up here. I'd mentioned that I wanted to show you where the zoning temperature controls would be. So that for your zone control, zone 1 and zone 2 for your heating, well, for your AC and your heat pump, here is where your thermostat control, well, not the thermostat, but this is where your temperature sensor is. And up in the front in zone 1, they put it to the kind of the middle of the coach, which is kind of nice. And it's going to be right there, which is right over your dinette area. So moving back into the bedroom, let me show you this closet space. They've done a pretty nice job. And the cool thing about the closet space is the fact that how well lit up it is. You can see, so it's good depth. You've got a light. You can see you have room to plug something else in up there. Also, notice how they conveniently list all the part, model number and part number for all your stuff here. So for your camera, the ACs, generator, TVs, everything is listed right there. So let me give you one last look at the bedroom. So you can see how you have your AC ducts in the roof here, stereo speakers up above. And that is the bedroom. Now moving back into the toy hauler area, you actually have a door that you can lock. So this opens up. And let's start with first the bunk bed up on top. As you can see, that neatly stores your ladder for the bunk bed. Got nice little cubbies for when you're up in that bed. You can actually use those for cubbies. This is also where you can store your cushion for the bunk bed. And then of course you can see the table with the legs are up there. And again, as I had mentioned earlier, it does have the nice little fencing or support to keep you from rolling out of bed or whoever may be up there. So that is what that looks like. And of course you have the air conditioner. Notice how you have the blackout screens for all the windows. So this could be very bright if you wanted to be back here. You've got stereo speakers in the roof as well as your power vent fan in addition to the AC. Controls are over here for the power vent fan as well as lighting and so forth. And then of course back here, this would be your air conditioner control. As I'd mentioned, this was the remote for that screen in the back. Here is the other part where you can just push that. Let me show you, and that screen will just come on down. And it automatically stops. So it's pretty nice. You can see they already comes with the tie-down clips for you. So you're going to place them wherever you need to. For the holes for the table, they're covered. Nice little seats. Now these seats also make a bed, and then of course this is where your ladder is stored for you to get up onto your roof. Now what they've changed back here, let me just close this door so you can get a better look. What they've changed back here is they used to have a cabinet on this side. No cabinet on that side anymore. But the bigger thing was people wanted to have a washer and dryer, so we're able to put that there if you wish. Then on this side, this is where you're going to have your TV, your AM, FM, CD, stereo, DVD player, all that good stuff. 110 outlet, everything right here. So the garage load is 1,500 pounds. For the door itself, coming up when you're coming in, it's 1,000 pounds per wheel, 4,000 pound maximum. And again, here's your sensor for back in this area. So walking back through, let's take a look at this again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The 2019 Canyon Star by Newmar. This is the model. It's 3927. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to me. Just remember Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, and we'll be back at you again soon. Thanks for watching.